Hola and welcome to my Reaching Goals, How to Keep Yourself on Track and Accountable video. Do you find it difficult to keep yourself on track and accountable when trying to reach any goals that you've set for yourself? Do you tend to procrastinate or second guess your decision for setting the goal in the first place? I found some techniques that really work for me, so I thought I'd share them out to anyone who might struggle with this kind of thing. In this short video, I'm gonna give you my 5 best tips for staying on track. Hola chicas poderosas, I'm Mari Rosas, self-love trainer, and this is my YouTube channel, Chica Power, where you learn how to fall in love with yourself first. I want to take a minute here and ask a favor. If you like this video and find it helpful, please give it a like, and please, por favor, subscribe to my channel. You can also ring the bell. That way you're notified every time I upload a new video. Okay, chicas, let's get started. Number 1 is to remember the why. Ask yourself these questions. Why is reaching this goal important to me? Is this goal something that will improve my life? Bring me happiness, perhaps? How will I feel if I don't reach this goal? Meditate on the why every day and remind yourself that no matter how difficult or long your journey, no matter how scared or terrified you may be of this positive change you are trying to make in your life, the outcome will be completely worth it. Number 2 is make a plan. You may have heard that famous quote by Greg Reed, "A dream written down with a date becomes a goal. A goal broken down into steps becomes a plan. A plan backed by action makes your dreams come true." This quote is a simple formula to make any dream come true or to achieve any goal. Making a plan with smaller steps is essential. Set target dates for each step, not just for the end goal. If you have a busy schedule, block time on your calendar to work on your project so you're reminded about it in writing and it doesn't get lost in all of the other things that are going on in your life. Be sure to build in some downtime so you don't get burnt out. That won't do you any good and in fact may set you back. Once you have a solid plan with dates, stick to it. And this leads right into my next tip. Number 3 is stay accountable. This is the hardest part for many of us, especially if your goal is a personal one. Many of us are very accountable at work or at school because we have a boss or a professor that we have to answer to. Or if it's something that we're doing for our kids or our family. Well, I don't have to tell you that as women, we tend to be very motivated when we're doing things for others. But when we're doing things for ourselves, we will let other things take precedence, often, or worse yet, all the time. So you might think to yourself, well, I'm only answering to myself, so you start kind of letting things slide. I have 2 things that you can do if this is what's happening to derail you from meeting your goals. First of all, you need to banish the thought that your goals or your projects are not as important as everyone else's. This is your life, and you deserve to be happy and live your dreams just as much as anyone else in your family. So you need to prioritize yourself within your own life. You can also think outside the box and come up with some creative solutions so that you're able to fit in working on your projects as well. I'll give you a good example of this. So I'm a single mom and only parent, and I have a beautiful 15-year-old daughter, and I want to be there for her, to support her always. But this week, it was kind of a challenge because I came off of a very busy weekend and had a super crazy week at work. And I had planned to script my video for this week on Tuesday night. I had scheduled it. And Then my daughter told me that she had this district band festival on Tuesday night from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. And I'm like, oh, it's the only time I have this week to script my video. So I went, and while I was sitting there on the bleachers listening to the other district bands perform, I was scripting my video, enjoying the music. When my daughter's high school band came up, I put my phone down and I gave all of my attention, took my pictures, did all my videotaping, but I was able to get all of my scripting done while I was there. I have another tip that's really worked for me, and that is to get others involved to keep you accountable. So if you can find 1 or 2 friends that also want to stay accountable with their projects and form an accountability group. You can decide as a group how often you're going to meet, maybe once a week or twice a week. It doesn't have to be in person. It could be virtually, or it could be a phone call, but check in with each other regularly. And when you meet, you'll talk about everything that you got accomplished that week towards your project. And then at the end of each check-in, you'll also let each other know what you're planning to accomplish by the next time that you meet. If you don't have any friends that you can do this with, you can also go public on social media with your goals and post updates regularly. I did this years ago when I was losing weight, and it really helps to keep me on track. The positive comments that I would get from my friends and family really fueled my motivation as well. Number 4 is celebrate your accomplishments along the way. This is my favorite part, I'm not gonna lie. When you made the plan above, you had to break it down into steps, right? Well, every time you achieve one of those smaller goals or steps, you get to reward yourself. How will you reward yourself, you might ask? Well, guess what? You get to decide. Maybe you need a full day of rest and relaxation. Or maybe you need a full-blown vacation or just a mini getaway. I'm a huge fan of weekend getaways. A massage, a new haircut, a hot fudge sundae, a hot pair of shoes, a girls' night out, bragging rights on social media. You can decide what you want. And lastly, number 5 is to believe in yourself. You can do this. Not only will your life improve by reaching this goal or finishing this project, but look what it's doing for your self-confidence. You got this, Chica. I have faith in you, and so do you. Well, that's it for today, chicas. My beautiful mommy often used refranes to land her message. A refrán is a wise Latina saying or adage. And today's nugget of wisdom was one of my mommy's favorites. Querer es poder. This rhyming refrain translates into to want is to be able to do, and is very similar to the adage, where there's a will, there's a way. My mommy used this one a lot when my sister and I would come up with excuses as to why we didn't want to do something. She quickly cut the BS with this refrain and put us right back on track. I'm hoping it has the same effect here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, give it a like and subscribe to my channel, and please, por favor, give me your comments, your feedback, your questions down below. I read and respond to them all. Besos y abrazos a todas. Hugs and kisses to all. Mwah.